All right, let's talk about using Curvy for prop trading. As a disclaimer, this is not recommendations to buy or sell securities. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is hard. You'll lose money. Hopefully, after some long, hard work, you will get better at this. This is not a speed pass to the billions. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little secret here. I actually built Curvy specifically for prop trading. I've been trading prop for, well, I started 20-something years ago trading prop, but consistently I've been trading since 2015. And I think prop trading is probably, if you can trade and you want to do it for a living, I think prop trading is the best way to go about it. Prop provides you capital. I'm not going to get too deep into what prop trading is here. I'll do a separate session on that, or just Google it. But the big reason that I built Curvy was to pass prop trading tryouts. Basically, what you do is you put up a couple of bucks, 100,000, whatever dollars, and they give you a demo account, and they give you a bunch of rules. And if you can make money following their rules, they give you much larger amounts of capital to trade. Okay. Now, most people fail in that. But if you don't fail, then a lot of people actually fail when they go live within the first little week of going live. It's just a crazy phenomenon. And that's because prop firms know that you are a degenerate gambler and you got money. And so they want to keep you in their ecosystem spending money. Think of it as a casino. It's so simple, such a simple comparison. They want you to come in, put up that couple $100 or $1,000 to do a tryout, blow up your account, break a rule, thinking that you're going to show them that you're the best prop trader ever. You come in and on day one, you're going to make $100,000 and you blow up. And then you get a convenient email that says, hey, if you just want to reset, it'll cost you $300 or $500 or $99 or something. And you're like, I was so close last time. I'll do it. Now I know what I'm going to do right this time. So you put up the money and over and over. And a lot of them create these gotcha rules. And the only reason I call them gotcha rules is they're rules for a reason. They're great rules for the prop firm to not go out of business, which is important if you're a prop trader. Like, you don't want them going out of business. But they're not what most traders are useful. And it actually takes a lot of time to learn how to trade prop. Some people can do it like right away. They understand it and they're good with it. But most people have numerous attempts that they do in prop. They mostly focus on the upside. They never think about the downside. And so with the Curvy system, everything we've done so far in the Curvy program, it was all built around succeeding in prop trading. First thing you need to do when you get into prop trading is you need to know the rules of the prop firm. Some prop firms have more loose rules than others. Some rules are things like, maximum 2.5% drawdown. Some of them are 4% drawdowns. Some you can only do you can only day trade. Some you can swing trade or hold overnight over weekends. Some trade futures, options, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. But what you want to do, once you know the rules, then you want to build your system around the rules, not entirely about how to hit your profits, because if you take care of the downside of the system and how you trade it, the upside will do a good job of taking care of itself. Risk management is the most important element of doing the prop trading business. So you want to never blow up your account. That's the number one goal. Remember, you can have a big winner, a little winner, break even, and a small loser. But what you want to avoid is large losers. That'll take you out of the game every time. The other thing to think about is you want to plan for it to take longer than you think you're going to need. So if you think you can hit the $10,000, for example, profit target in 2 weeks, expect it to take 2 months. And then be pleasantly surprised if it takes you 2 weeks or a month or a month and a half or 2.5 months. Just expect it to take longer than you think it's going to take, because there's going to be mistakes that you make. There's going to be market conditions that you were not prepared for. Anything can happen. Just plan on all those things to be mitigated so you can stay in the game and not get taken out. And I highly recommend you trade with a partner or with a team, somebody who you can say, hey, I'm starting to see this trade over here. I'm starting to take a few trades. What should I do? Hey, I've been seeing this thing going on. Is there something we should look at there? Is there an opportunity? When you have a team or somebody you're trading with, it's so much easier to stay on the path, to stick to your trading plan, to wake up every morning and read your trading plan, do some back testing before the trading day, get yourself organized, check in with your folks. Hey, how's everybody doing? Let's have an awesome day. Who's looking at what's going on today? Like, get your crew. Now, everybody wants consistency. That's the trader's number one goal, of course, right? You want to be consistent. The thing is, what it takes to be consistent is what people don't want to do. When they say they want to be consistent, what they really mean is they want to be right on every trade, and they want every trade to be a really big winner. That's basically what traders are saying when they want to be consistent. But the reality is, consistency means you take every single trade that shows up no matter what on your trading system. Every single trade. Don't second guess it. Don't, oh, this doesn't look that good. Oh, we had bad news on Apple, and so take it. Just take it. Take every single stop that shows up no matter what. That is even more important. Always take your stops. Never let a small loser turn into a big loser. Okay? You can have multiple small losers and still be fine, but you can't have more than one big loser usually, and maybe not even that. And then take every single stop when hit, no matter what. So, I mean, your profit target, take every, the exit, no matter what. Don't stay in the game waiting for another trade or to go all the way. Just stick to the rules, be consistent. And you're going to be doing it over the course of time. Your results on 10 trades are going to be sporadic. You're going to be frustrated if you're constantly looking at the last 10 trades, especially in a system like Curvy, which is about a 55 to 70% win rate system that takes a lot of trades. So over the course of 10 trades, sporadic results. Over the course of 100 trades, you're going to get expected results. And the more trades you get, the smoother your results will be. This is just a random 10 trade or so, maybe, yeah, looks like somewhere around 10 trades on the system. I just went and grabbed 10 trades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 12 trades, 12, 13 trades, something like that. Pretty sporadic results. If you're doing 4 trades a day, that's 3 days. That's, no big deal. That is what it is. You had a poor 3 days. Now let's take a look at what that looks like over 100 trades. Now over 100 trades, sure, you can see maybe this was that period. Maybe this was that period. Maybe this was that period. This might have been that period. This might have been that. There, maybe it was here, even over here, right? But over the course of 100, you had a number of these days that were bad. Oh, great. Do. Oh, amazing. Do. Here we go. So it's just, you never know which one's going to work. You never know which, the one you think that's going to fail and go to crap can take off and hit your profit target like you paid it money to do. That's what it starts to look over time. And then when you start getting, multiple hundreds of trades in there, now your results start to look a lot more promising, right? You might think back like, oh, wow, that was was that a tough week or two? Geez, man, that really wasn't fun. But look how quickly it exploded. Once it got its footing, it took off. Another kind of rough little patch, boom, out and running. A little bit of rough one, out and running. So they come in these fits and starts. And so you'll see, I'll show you some live results here for the last couple of months. You can see exactly where we are right now on it. You can see that this is definitely common. And you can see it, plenty of times in here. It's harder to see it in here, but it's in there. This is 319 trades. And you look at that equity curve and you think to yourself, wow, that's just a beautiful looking equity curve. Except most traders, notice the beginning. Notice how the first maybe 10 trades were just flat. And then it exploded up 20R almost, looks like, in just instantly. Boom. And then a little bit of a pullback as you'd expect. Another shot, pullback, and then it's off and running. Now you go from like 15 to 45. A little bit of a pullback up to 75, a little bit of a pullback up to 100, and just keeps going. So these are some live results in the trading lab. These are live trades I did in prop accounts through the trading lab and calling out my trades to the traders in the trading lab. They're trading right along with me, seeing these. So this is live results. You can see this is October 2022, November 2022, and this is a little week or so, week and a half or so into 2022. And then this is the whole shebang of live trading. So you can see that there are a lot of trades that get taken. October had 152. November was a little bit less. It was a holiday month, so a little bit less there. And so far, December has been even more or even less trades. So sometimes December's like this, but also who knows, tomorrow could be the day where we kick up and we get, 10 trades a day for the next 5 or 10 days. And, we're like kicking through the roof. You can see the average win about 1.1, 1.6, a little lower here. Average loss 0.7. So these results are because the frequency is higher. And I'll explain to you why the frequency is higher here in a second. But yeah, you can see the gain to pain went down a little bit last month, did pretty good in October. Look how many trades there were, 152 trades in October. We made 52R that month. There was less trades, and that's because your expectancy here was 0.35. Okay. There's a lower expectancy here. So if I would have took 152 trades, it still would not have been, I still would not have made 52.5R because my expectancy was a bit lower. So probably maybe 48R, something like that. So that's how it all works. 25K October, 18K November, so far like 2K this month. About $50,000 in 3 months. Trading the account, 25% or so returns trading prop. And that's using a 2.5% max drawdown, relative drawdown. So if you go up, it's still, if you go up 10%, you can only still go down 2.5%. You can see that my max consecutive losses only been 6, which is nice because that allows me to increase my position sizing a little bit. I've had a couple of decent ones so far this month. A little over 2 has been the best, but last month I had a nice 7R, a little 5R one. Largest loss. So this might have been a calculation error. So that actually might have been something in the spreadsheet. I didn't notice. I do not recall having a 2R loss anywhere, but maybe it's in there. And then there's commission. So pretty much you can plan it out. Total trading days. Why is there 32? I think something's going on in November here. Anyway, you can see, you can pretty much look at those periods and know how much you're making a day and, what would average. In either case, in either of these cases, you still would hit your profit target that month in the prop tryout, and you definitely would have hit your profit target. This is a $200,000 prop account, by the way. So do it, about 10% a month so far is what it looks like this month. Not there. Some months will deliver 4 hour per day type days. Some months will deliver big days and a bunch of flat days. You never know when it's going to hit. And that's the point of the system. Just take every trade. Don't get caught up in what everybody's talking about on Twitter or what they're saying on CNBC or how the market is in a recession. Or don't let any of that influence your trading. Take every single trade. Curvy was not built to rely on market news to be the reason you get in or out of trades, right? Curvy was built to make 5 to 10% a month. So we're almost halfway through this month, so we got a little catching up to do. But it's built to take a lot of trades, be consistent, and hit these numbers, hit that 10 to 15% per month return in a prop account. And so break it down a little bit further. This is by each product I trade. So there's NASDAQ, there's the 10-year, there's bonds, there's gold, there's corn, and there's crude oil. You can see gold is gold, the 10-year, and NASDAQ were fantastic in August. NASDAQ still maintains pretty good levels, but the 10-year went to crap, so we cut it. Gold still held up pretty well, but its expectancy dropped, as did crude. So a little bit of a weaker month on those numbers, but we still had a solid month on NASDAQ. And then this is the total here. So you can see that if I just did, like, this is basically saying if I just did those contracts, this would have been MNQ, TN, and MGC. If I knew that, then I would have only had 90 trades, but I still would have had 49R. I think I had a little 52 or something. So similar here, if just gold and NASDAQ, that's what it would have been. Expectancy is 37. And total expectancy, just NASDAQ and gold, about 0.44. So these are the sort of things I like to keep track of, right? Sometimes you can see when one's not working. Sometimes you can see that when it is working, so you can stay in with it. The important thing is that you are tracking it. And when it falls out, you can take it out of your rotation or, keep an eye on it. And then bring it back when it's in there. So again, I highly encourage you to trade with a team, even if it's trading with a trader buddy, an accountability buddy. Trading is hard, but trading alone sucks. I've done it for a very long time where it's just me trying to get by, and it's lonely, and I make mistakes, and I do things that, I take trades just out of boredom or something, like we all know that things like that happen. When you trade with a team, you keep accountable. You ask for accountability. When I post my trades in the trading lab and other traders post their trades in there, they're doing it for accountability. And sometimes it's tough. You think you're throwing your ego out there. You're not. You're just taking the Curvy system and you're being accountable. You're focused. If everybody in the group is talking about the same thing, trade NASDAQ on Curvy on the 10-minute or something like that, and you're over here trying to pull out some magic, magic short on silver or something that just looks like it's going to happen, but you have no system behind it. Being with a team keeps you dialed in. This is how you pass these prop tryouts. And you can see other people doing it. A big part about this line of work is knowing what's possible, seeing what's possible, right? You can hear about people making 5 or 10% a month and think, wow, how do they do that? Or, 50% a month is usually what people are actually wanting to get. But when you stack up multiple 5 and 10% months over the course of a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, the returns really add up, and you really can do some big things that way. So seeing other people do that is great. You know, seeing somebody post a Lambo picture or a watch or any of that sort of stuff on social media is, of course, a lot of the ways that people think that they're seeing people getting results. And that might or may not be true. But when you're sitting next to, or, you know, with, you know, a handful of other traders, 20, 30, other 50, whatever, 5 other traders, and you're just in it, you're not sitting there when you're day trading and doing this stuff. You're not sitting here thinking about, oh man, I'm going to cash out today and go get that Lambo, or, you know, go buy that new bag or any of that. You're just trading, and then it keeps you on task. And as you do that, you can talk through plans and ideas and solutions. You work together and you win together. So if you start seeing things like you saw in the previous slide, where the 10-year ultras were started to fall off, if you're trading with a group of, you know, another group that's all trading the same system, and somebody says, you guys, are you noticing that the 10-year is starting to really slide, or crude oil is really not doing that good this month? And then you look at it, you're like, oh, you know what? You're right. Oh, okay. Let's see what if we just dial it down. Maybe we cut down our risk. That's what working with a team's all about. Now, you can join us in the trading lab. We're a team. We trade Curvy all day, every day. I'm live streaming on Zoom, and we're trading the system. My charts are up there for everybody to see them. I talk through it. I call out every single trade I'm doing. I talk about every trade I'm getting ready to go. It's a bunch of funded traders and traders doing tryouts, as well as retail and professional traders who are non-prop traders. We trade FX, futures, options, some stocks. It's great for accountability. Like I said, I live stream through the whole trading day, and then we have a Slack group to share, learn, and collaborate everything on. And if you're really ready to make big changes, you've already taken the step with Curvy now, so implement that. Let's look at taking it forward and joining the trading team, joining the lab, and be accountable, learn, and teach. That's what it's all about. Help others. These are the plans. So if you do want to join, it's $297 a month, or you get a month off if you do a 6-month, or you get 3 months off if you do the annual. Like it's for you to, you know, feel free to join. It's great. We're doing it. It literally is traders doing prop trading on the Curvy system, doing prop tryouts and live trading with the same rules as everybody else. So you're not joining a group that's just day trading Apple when you're trying to pass a prop tryout trading the euro or trading futures or something like that. That's all we do. You can go to pollinatretrading.com/lab. And as a member of Curvy, I'll give you $200 off on the first month to try it out. So $97 to get set up. That will turn into the regular $297 every month after that. And if this is the sort of thing that will keep you accountable, following the rules, and successful in prop trading, I would love to have you with us. It's a blast to have everybody in there. Some of the benefits are, again, private channel, Slack channel, Zoom. We run Curvy trading strategy, but there's multiple strategies you'll have access to as well. On the trading, I post all my trades live. I'll call them out in the Slack or in the Zoom, and then I post them in the Slack channel. I mentor live throughout the day. Also, if you join, all the courses are 50% off for lab members. There's as a lab member, there's also a lab specific course. So we record hundreds of videos, and they're all available. You learn about market regimes. So as the year flow and the seasons change with the market, Curvy is going to adapt. So the way Curvy is today is going to be different when we're in, like, say, a bull quiet or a bull volatile market. And we'll have to adapt Curvy for that. As a member of the lab, you'll be doing it right along as we do it before it gets released into the Curvy course, because, or Curvy system, because this in the lab is where we do the R&D, we do the building, we do the testing. So you'll get access to the early stages Curvy adaptations as they come. Tools and routines, we practice every single day. We do live prop tryouts. Literally, we just talk through the stuff, and this is it. And occasionally, we build some new strategies together. So as we're working on Curvy and as we're trading through the season, new ideas pop up, and we look to how to improve all these. So that's everything. Again, $200 discount. And so you can join for less than $100. Get in there, see if you like it. If you do, let's get you funded, or just trade with a team. I've been trading for a very long time, and it's not a Tony Robbins type trading group. I'm not going to motivate you. I'm not going to jump up and down and get you amped up and scream, but I'm going to teach you how to trade the Curvy system in a prop environment and succeed and control your growth. Do the system well. All right. That's all we got. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And that is, sorry, I'm trying to find the thing. There we go. That's it. Everybody have a wonderful time. Bye.